The journey to becoming a chemical engineer is hard. Vanel Porter's path here might be one of the most unlikely.
So this is it. This is where I grew up at.
An empty lot and familiar trees are all that remain of Vanel's childhood home in St. Martinville.
So when I was younger, my family did not have a car, so we couldn't really go anywhere super far.
Vanel grew up under the poverty line in a house with 8 other people, including her mom and dad who worked full-time. They never had internet in their home.
Even though my dad didn't graduate high school, I really did think of him as the smartest person that I knew. My dad wanted me to always be curious, and he always wanted me to ask questions.
Vanel's dad, Brian, loved science, and he tried to encourage Vanel's sense of wonder by taking her on nature walks around the neighborhood.
My dad would have like this little mini magnifying glass. It was a magnifying glass from Radio Shack. He would show me how each and every different leaf is different from each other based on like their veins and how they are shaped. It doesn't mean that each one is less important than the other. It just means that each one is unique. And it was little tidbits of that kind of sparked my interest in all aspects of science.
After graduating from St. Martinville High School, Vanel pursued chemistry and chemical engineering at the University of Louisiana Lafayette. To pay for her education, she worked full-time as a Best Buy employee, a housekeeper, and a puppeteer.
I would go to work at night for pretty much the entire night. I would go to school during the day, and then for the other 8 hours, you either can study or you can sleep. And I would try to study, but because I wasn't sleeping, it would negatively impact the studying. But if I sleep, then I can't study at all.
At times, she considered dropping out, but after 7 years of perseverance, Vanel became the first college graduate in her family. Vanel's work ethic is now being employed in our nation's search for renewable energy. At the Energy Institute of Louisiana, she's currently creating biofuel in a lab from unconventional sources.
I love chemistry because when it comes to chemistry, it really is taking things that you would never know go together and making something totally new out of it.
Taking bacteria from soil, putting it into bacteria from human waste, and creating oil.
They're producing these little pockets of oil, which are these black dots. There's answers everywhere, and it's through science that you have to put the energy in. Ask a question and formulate a plan to figure it out. Pick up a leaf. Your answer might just be a magnifying glass away. I'm Vanel Porter, and I am a Louisiana scientist.